Another day, another competitor to leave screaming in the dust.
What's cracking, Movie Trivia Face-Off fans? It's your friendly neighborhood C-Dub back in the building.
For those of you who don't know, I am James Spence, also known as The Cleaner. My last match may not have went as I intended, but as we all know, that was a load of horse shit. That was simply a falter in my plan, and today I plan to extend the Dollhouse's reach into the Geektacular division, or at least pave the way for someone more reputable to step up.
Competing in my first match here in Geektacular. I had my debut in singles to a pretty good result, so I'm hoping to continue that here today.
My opponent today is one C-Dub, a man who I can't imagine can spell, let alone be a backwater hick that beat the lovely, lonely Nico and destroyed all hopes of his future in the singles division. And that won't stand. Dollface is not happy with that.
And my opponent, James Spence, he's a member of some faction that likes to cause havoc, but I'm not afraid of any such things.
As her loving teammate, I decided to step up and step on one Chris Woodburn.
But best of luck to him, and may the best man win.
I'll see you in the ring, C-Dub.
Welcome back, Face-Off fanatics. Your friend, your man, DJ Snacks here, getting ready for another Geektacular Division Showdown. Joining me on the desk today, you know him, you've seen him before here. He is Mr. Tyler, the other guy, Goble. What's happening, brother? Good to see you again.
I know, it's been a while since I've been on a call. I'm excited to be back and get to call another Geektacular match here. I'm actually here with one of the competitors. This is one of the first matches in singles that I ever called. So excited to get back in here and do this thing.
So how was that trip to the South Pole?
It was nice. It was a little windy, but you know, it wasn't too terrible.
Being on top of a glacier usually is kind of windy. But we're glad to have you back here in the Movie Trivia Face-Off. And all you fanatics out there, we've got a Geektacular competition today, match between two people who have already performed on their singles. One of them owns the largest margin of victory so far in a singles match in Movie Trivia Face-Off. And he's competing against a guy who represents a faction that's kind of creepy. So we're going to find out here in a few minutes. You ready for some introductions there, Tyler?
I'm ready to get started.
All right, introducing first, from the great city of Baltimore, Maryland.
I need it from the top.
He is simply known as C-Dub. Chris the Gun Show Woodburn. What's happening, Chris?
What's going on, Chris?
What's cracking, fellas? Happy to be back here in the Movie Trivia Face-Off League. Thanks for having me.
We're happy to have you. And you were on the first call I ever did, so welcome back to another one.
Thank you.
And his opponent today in this spectacular Geektacular match, he is from the great state of California. He is representing the Dollhouse. He is known as James the Cleaner Spence.
Glad to see I'm the favorite today. And also, glad to see Mr. Woodburn, future to be in a body bag, Christopher. How do you take today?
DJ, he is super creepy.
Yeah, well, that's why he's part of the Dollhouse. He fits right in.
Yeah, I understand. That faction's really growing.
Yeah, growing is like fungus.
And we're good for you.
Okay. C-Dub, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Cleaner, are you ready? I'll take that as a yes. Tyler, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Let's get ready to face off. All right, gentlemen, today's first round. The rules are as follows. 10 questions will be asked in random categories to both competitors. You'll have 15 seconds to write down on your board your best attempt at an answer, and you will be asked to show your board and verbalize your answer at the same time. Each question is worth 1 point. A perfect round will trigger a 1 point bonus question to whoever spins that perfect round. You both have 3 repeats or JTEs and 1 challenge each. You understand these rules?
Yes, sir.
I guess.
All right.
We'll have to take it.
I guess. All righty. Let's get into the first round, gentlemen. Your first question comes from the category of movie quotes. In what Harry Potter movie was this quote said? Greatness inspires envy. Envy engenders spite. Spite spawns lies. Another category I know nothing about.
Starting off with movie quotes in the Harry Potter genre.
Yeah.
I would not have been able to nail this one down.
5,
Spaniard would.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And C-Dub.
I was writing Half-Blood Prince, but I'm not sure.
And Cleaner.
I also had Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
Half-Blood Prince. Half-Blood Prince is correct.
Thank you.
All right, so starting out 1-1. Both of them getting on the board early. All right, question number 2 comes to you in the category of Star Wars. Star Wars, and the question is, in Empire Strikes Back, C-3PO assures R2-D2 that who could fix the hyperdrive on the Millennium Falcon?
This category is a strength of mine. I would have gotten this question.
I think it's a strength for a lot of our competitors who are competing in this division as well.
Absolutely. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
And Cleaner.
Took a shot in the dark, Han Solo.
That is incorrect. And C-Dub?
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca is the correct answer. So C-Dub jumps ahead to a 2-1 lead.
They're both scrappy looking close enough.
Your third question comes from the category of Star Trek. That other star space kind of thingy, whatever. Your question is, how many Star Trek films feature the cast of The Next Generation? This is my other strength. You know much about Star Trek?
Star Trek's generally a strength of mine. The Next Generation cast, I don't know that I would have been able to nail this one down.
Yeah,
But
I would have gotten it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And C-Dub.
4.
And Cleaner.
It would be 4.
4 is correct.
all right.
2.
So Cleaner keeping pace here with C-Dub early on. All right. Question number 4 comes to you from the category of the DCEU, or whatever it's called. And that question is, what is Deadshot's alias in Suicide Squad?
Hans Zimmer. No, wait, that's music. Never mind. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat, please.
1.
I can do that. From the category of the DCEU, what is Deadshot's alias in Suicide Squad?
Notice how I didn't need a repeat. Just a small note.
Oh,
Yeah,
Buying himself a little
saw
bit of
that.
time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, looking for answers. Cleaner.
Will Smithier.
That is incorrect. C-Dub, do you have something better than Will Smith here?
no, I'm so pissed I can't remember his name.
All right. So nobody getting a point there. The answer we were looking for is Floyd Lawton. Floyd Lawton. All right.
Will Smithier has to be one of the best answers we've gotten in the movie trivia face.
I love that he bragged that he didn't have to ask for a repeat and just had that on the board. Didn't erase it. Didn't try to think about his way through it. Just I'm rolling with Will Smith here or die.
Hey,
I love it.
I mean, if we were giving points for creativity, he would have gotten one. However, your next question comes from the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What is the first name of the girl Peter asks to Homecoming in Spider-Man Homecoming? This is
MCU,
actually
certainly
top 5 MCU movies now.
It's a very, very good one. I'm excited for the
5,
new one coming out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Repeat, damn it, the hell.
I
Did
said
you hear me?
pens
I
down
said
before you asked for the repeat. Can't give it to you. I said pens down before you asked for the repeat.
Okay,
Sorry.
all good, all good.
Did you attempt an answer?
No.
Cleaner.
Is it Val?
We're looking for Liz.
Oh, okay.
Liz. All right, so another one where nobody gave up any ground there. Neither competitor being able to pull that one off. All right.
No perfect rounds today.
No perfect ones today. Your next question comes from the category of the Wizarding World. And that question is, in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, what does Hagrid tell Ron and Harry to follow? I was discussing this question with a friend of mine prior to the show, and she, before I even got halfway through the question, already finished the entire quote.
5, 4, 3. That's a fan. 2, 1. Pens down.
And Cleaner.
The Yellow Brick Road.
That is incorrect. And C-Dub.
Spiders.
That is the correct answer. I do want to point out that Yellow Brick Road a lot less scary than spiders. So I would be more inclined to follow a Yellow Brick Road.
I mean, they had poisonous flowers, scarecrows with guns, giant talking lions. Really debatable.
He makes a strong point. Flying monkeys.
Okay. I don't remember the Scarecrow having guns, but all right. Your next question comes from DC. These are DC movies and not that whatever they call that universe place. What is the name of the being? Hold on. Question is not showing up well. Sorry, my sheet's being a pain. There we go. All right, let's try this again. What is the name of the beings that forged a green power ring using the essence of willpower at the beginning of Green Lantern?
Guys,
DJ.
I didn't hear any of that.
Okay. Can you hear me? Is we okay?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So, question is, what is the name of the beings that forged a green power ring using the essence of willpower at the beginning of Green Lantern?
DJ, what did you use to forge your green power ring?
Brussels sprouts.
It's a good option.
And
I
5,
should try that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. C-Dub.
No, I don't got nothing.
Cleaner.
Guessing the Eternals?
We're looking for the Guardians of the Universe,
That is Guardians of the Universe.
not Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
That is the third film in the trilogy, though. Galaxy and then Universe.
So we go Guardians of the Galaxy as Guardians of the Galaxy and then Guardians of the Universe?
Exactly, yeah.
All right, gentlemen, your next question comes from the category of Middle Earth. Question is, how many Black Riders are hunting Frodo in the Fellowship of the Ring?
This is another one of my strengths, actually.
I can't say that it is one of mine. I think I might have seen this question on the Schmodown app at one time or another.
It's entirely possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
All right, Dan Cleaner.
That would be 9.
That is correct. Dan C-Dub.
I just put 12.
That is incorrect. So Cleaner gains a point on him here. I believe if my score is correct, we've got C-Dub with 4 and Cleaner with 3. Is that what you have, DJ?
Same score. Yes, sir.
All right.
I have the same score.
Looks like we can
All
count
right.
to at least small numbers.
Well, I have 2 hands, so I can at least get to 20 with my toes. Your next question comes from the category of Marvel movies. Marvel movies. Why does Deadpool agree to go with the recruiter in Deadpool?
I watched this movie 2 hours ago.
I've never seen it and don't have any intentions to either.
I find them very enjoyable.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is your first JTE. Question again. Why does Deadpool agree to go with the recruiter in Deadpool? So you would probably have gotten this one right then, Tyler.
It would be pretty terrible if I did not.
Considering you just watched it, yeah. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Cleaner.
Oh, is it me? Okay. They could heal his cancer.
And Cito.
To cure his cancer.
That is correct.
Those are the correct answers. That's another reason why it would have been so terrible if I had missed it, because it is the driving plot of the entire film. All right, gentlemen, your last question in round number 1 comes to you from the category of mixed bag. Mixed bag. What iconic gift does the man pursuing the Cross of Coronado at the beginning of The Last Crusade give to young Indy?
I love deep cut questions like this.
This is a very...
I'm going to give it a little extra time because it's a long question.
It's a bit of a mouthful.
Got to give credit to our writing team. They're always pretty unique. 5.
Yes, definitely.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, and Cleaner.
Is it his hat?
That is correct. We can accept that. And C-Dub.
I just put a pocket watch.
So with that, Cleaner pulls it to a tie at the end of round number 1. What a great first
5-5
round.
at the end of round 1.
Keeping
Which
pace
is
with each
definitely
other.
Some of the better non-correct answers we've had so far in the face-off.
Well, absolutely. And if you're going to be wrong, you just have fun with it. Go all in.
Yeah, don't mess around. Go all the way. Don't
Drive
go
right
halfway.
down
Go
that
all
yellow brick road.
the
Riding
No,
shotgun with
gun.
Will Smith here.
And with that, we're going to move on.
All right, let's go over the rules for round number 2, also known as the wheel round. In this round, each competitor will take a spin at the category wheel. If the wheel lands on a category you do not like, you will have the opportunity to spin one more time, unless the wheel has landed on opponent's choice, in which case you are stuck and you just have to take that. All right, competitors will get 5 questions from the chosen category once you decide on one. Questions in round number 2 will be worth 2 points unless you request multiple choice, at which point the value of the question drops down to 1 point. Opponents can steal if a competitor gives an incorrect answer, and your repeats and challenges are still in effect. Now, gentlemen, normally whoever would have the lead would go ahead and decide whether to spin now or defer. You guys are tied. We don't necessarily have an exact favorite, so we are going to use American currency to decide this. So I'm going to ask Cleaner to go ahead and call this coin flip for me. What do you got?
I'll take heads since I always aim for the head.
All right, he's taking heads. Coin flips up. And it is tails. Tails. So C-Dub, would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to your opponent?
I'll go first. And can I hear the categories, please?
Yes, sir.
All right.
DJ, can we get those categories for them, please?
Absolutely. Your categories
Awesome.
today, gentlemen, are the MCU, movie quotes, Star Trek, Middle Earth, The Wizarding World, Marvel movies, the DCEU, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and DC movies, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Let me know when you're ready for me to spin there, C-Dub.
Go right ahead.
All right, spin away.
All right. Spins
The
in.
Wheel of Doom. Oh boy. Oh boy. Spinner's choice it is.
Spinner's choice.
This is rigged. This is bullshit. I'm gonna go kill someone, get this cleaned up.
Okay, Andrew.
So, C-Dub.
Debating between a couple here. I really wish release dates would have been on here.
did well with release dates in your singles match.
You could
Yeah,
spin
and
again.
I'm deadly in IG with release dates.
Need an answer.
I will take
4.
DCEU.
He's going to take the DCEU. All right, DCEU. Let's go ahead and find this here. DJ, would you like to administer the questions in this one? Or do you want me to
I
take
will
this?
ask the questions first for the
All
DCEU going out to the Gun Show C-Dub. All right, your first question. Which member of Task Force X was killed for trying to run away?
Slipknot.
That is correct for 2 points.
2 points. 2 more points on the board. DCEU showing that it's a strength.
And your next question. Mara debuts in what DCEU film? Riley is a fan of this film, not.
He's a fan of most of the DC.
Roka doesn't
Justice
like
League.
it. That is correct for another 2 points.
Cruising right along here.
9-5.
Slapping 4 points on the board and jumping out to a lead.
Here we go. Question number 3 in the DCEU. What is Dr. Isabella Maru also known as?
Hold on, say that again.
I'm going to have to charge you with a repeat to repeat the
No,
question.
you broke up there.
Did I? Okay.
Sorry.
What is Dr. Isabella Maru also known as?
Dr. Poison.
Okay.
Wasting no time answering here.
4th question. What character trains Arthur Curry?
Oh,
Glad he knows
again,
this.
I know the actor. I don't want to pronounce his name wrong. You know what? Just to be safe, I'll go multiple choice.
All
Let's
right.
play it safe here.
Absolutely. Sometimes you got to follow your gut. Your choices are A, Poseidon, B, Vulco, C, Triton, or D, Kraken.
Volko.
He knew the answer, but he went the safe route just to make sure.
Well,
1
it's
point.
better than
Was that
missing the
one?
question and tossing it up for a 2-point steal.
Sometimes I
Absolutely.
JTE things.
Well, I think we all do that in life. All right, your last question in round 2 is, who does Ares disguise himself as? People that watch these movies?
This is maybe the only DCEU movie that I did watch.
I mean, I'm still stuck on Michael Keaton Batman. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sir Patrick.
I want it.
I mean, that's his character's name, Sir Patrick.
That is correct. But we do have
I would
first
lean
and
towards a
last name
yes.
listed.
We
Yeah,
didn't
I'm gonna go
specify
ahead
that we
and-
needed the full name.
Yeah, we didn't. Therefore, since you did get Sir Patrick, it is Sir Patrick Morgan is a full name. But we're going to go ahead and give you that one to you. For a 14-5 lead after your portion of round 2. Pick DCEU as your spinner's choice, and now we know why. Absolutely. A start for you.
Picking up 9 points there in round number 2.
Wow.
Came into it tied, and now out to a 9-point lead.
All right, let's get
Gonna
back over here to the
really
wheel.
put some pressure on. All right, heading back to the wheel now. Cleaner, it is your spin.
Whoosh.
Whoosh, he says. All right, coming around.
Looking like it's going to be Indiana Jones.
And it is Indiana Jones. So
Let's spin that again.
all right, not even waiting on me to ask the question. Let's get
Spin
another
away,
spin.
spin
at
away.
this.
Give it one more little whoosh.
Oh, it might have been a good choice. Oh, DC
We're gonna
movies.
get 2 of them. Oh, just on the line. DC movies. DC movies. Okay, I will be administering the questions here in the category of DC movies. Starting with the first question here. In which Batman movie features Drew Barrymore and Debbie Mazar as henchwomen Sugar and Spice?
Batman Forever.
That is correct for 2 points. Cruising right along. Question number 2. What DC movie features the characters Tom Lone, Laurel Hedare, and Patience Phillips?
Catwoman.
Another 2 points. I think the last name on that list might have given that one away for you.
Wasting no time. No hesitation.
All right. Question number 3 in DC. Who does Edward Nygma claim Batman's true identity is at the end of Batman Forever?
Wait,
Multiple choice.
I can give you that. Is it A, himself, B, Bruce Wayne, C, Harvey Dent, or D, Commissioner Gordon?
Himself.
That is correct for a point, bringing it to 10, and he looks on pace to possibly tie C-Dub here.
Both of these gentlemen know their DC movies. They know their DC movies.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. All right. Here's a question number 4 in DC movies. What year was V for Vendetta released?
2005.
That is correct for 2 points, and you know he is feeling good about getting that one, because if that one bounced back to C-Dub, that was going the other way for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So your final question in round number 2 in the category of DC to tie your opponent here. Who performs the autopsy on Abin Sur in Green Lantern?
Multiple choice.
I can do that. Is it A, Robert Hammond, B, Hal Jordan, C, Hector Hammond, D, John Hammond?
If I hear those again, does that count as a repeat?
Yes, it does.
Give me the multiple choice again.
Okay, is it A, Robert Hammond, B, Hal Jordan, C, Hector Hammond, D, John Hammond?
C.
That is the correct answer there, so that puts him within 1 point now of C-Dub heading into round number 3. This has been a back and forth match the whole way. Yes, absolutely. It's been very impressive. It's been a fun match so far.
James.
Just so you gentlemen know that I fed all 10 of those questions to our friend Kevin Smets as part of his practice, and he got all 10 of them too. So
you guys are equally as good as Smets, is what he's saying.
That is a lie. My answers were from Catwoman and Green Lantern. I had to suffer for this. God.
All righty, after a bit of technical difficulty at the end of round 2, they're losing the camera feed. We are back for round number 3. 14-13 is the score, with C-Dub leading the Spence Cleaner. Going into this round of 3, the rules are as follows. Competitors will pick 3 numbers that will correspond to 3 random categories. Each competitor will get 3 questions, point values being 2, 3, and 5 points respectively. No stealing or multiple choices in this round. C-Dub does have 2 JTEs left. The Cleaner has 1 JTE left, and they both have their challenges. Are you ready? I'm going to pick between numbers 1 and 16. C-Dub, you are in the lead. Let me have your numbers first.
And what is it between?
1 and 16.
All right, I'll go 7, 2, and 11.
7, 2, and 11.
And Cleaner, what do you got?
I'll go with 6 for members in the Dollhouse. I will take 5 for how many years I've been watching the Schmodown. And I'll take 6. Wait, do I just said 6? I'll take 7 for a very special reason.
Can't have 7. Sorry.
Strike 2.
I hate all of you. All right, then I will take... Let's have fun and say 16.
Okay. 16.
All right.
6, 5,
we'll let
and
you
16.
have that one. All right. So, Cleaner, you will receive your questions first here in round number 3. Round number 3. I will go ahead and administer the questions to Cleaner in this round. All right.
Alrighty.
And let's see. All right. Your first question, category number 6, corresponds to Marvel movies for 2 points, and to bounce it back to C-Dub. Who plays Johnny Blaze in Ghost Rider: Spirit of Revenge?
Nicolas Cage.
That is correct for 2 points. Correct for 2 points, bringing him up to 15 and taking the lead here.
All right, that pops it back over to the gun show. C-Dub, you picked number 7, and that corresponds to the category of DC. DC is your category. How many of the 90s Batman live-action movies does Michael Gough appear in the role of Alfred Pennyworth?
4.
No hesitation. That is a 2-point answer. 1650.
Wait. Challenge. Batman was released in 1989. There wouldn't be a 4th live-action film in the 90s.
Legit challenge. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
And we're back. That was a successful challenge because we had the wrong answer written down. There were actually only 3 90s Batman movies, so that would have been correct. The question was worded a little funny, and after consulting with the other commissioners and competitors and question writers, we're going to go ahead and ask a different question for that 2-point question.
Yeah, and that was a great challenge there by Cleaner. I think even though it was technically the wrong answer, I think the answer that C-Dub gave was in the spirit of the question that we were trying to ask. But, you know, Cleaner showing that he knows his movie release dates and getting a challenge with that 1989 Batman in there. Now C-Dub's going to be forced to answer another question to get his 2 points.
All right. Good challenge. Thank you. You still have your challenge in effect, as a matter of fact, since it was successful.
Good.
So, C-Dub, your alternate question. Name both actresses to play the character of Rachel Dawes in Christopher Nolan's Batman films.
Katie Holmes, Maggie Gyllenhaal.
No hesitation whatsoever for 2 points.
All right, so after all that debate, he gets to answer one more trivia question, and we move right along. All right. But that does bounces us back to Cleaner here. All right, Cleaner for his 3-point question. He chose category number 5, and that corresponds to movie release dates. Movie release dates. All right, and your 3-point question is, what year was Star Trek First Contact released?
1996.
That is correct for 3 points.
No hesitation at all.
Correct for 3 points there. And I
really do understand that movie release dates is a strength of his.
Yes, it looks like it's a strength for both of these competitors here. All right.
It's 18-16. 18-16 is the score I show. All right. We're looking at 18-16 right now. Going into your final question, C-Dub, your 5-pointer. You got to answer this one to slide it back over to Spence and keep yourself in this game. All right. Your 5-point question from the Wizarding World is as follows. What is the full name of the wizard who impersonated Alistair Mad-Eye Moody using Polyjuice Potion in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? Do people really watch
I
these
have
movies?
2 repeats left, right?
Correct.
People went nuts for those movies.
4, 3, 2,
Repeat, please.
1. All right, that is your second JTE. The question again. What is the full name of the wizard who impersonated Alistair Mad-Eye Moody using Polyjuice Potion in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? I'm trying not to mangle the movie titles too badly.
Doing a great job.
I struggle with a lot of names, especially in
5,
some of the Star Trek
4,
Middle-earth
3,
categories.
2,
Repeat, please.
1. All right, your last JTE. And what is the full name of the wizard who impersonated Alistair Mad-Eye Moody using Polyjuice Potion in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? I'm actually pretty good with Star Wars.
Barty Crouch Jr.
That is correct. Barty or Bartimus Crouch Jr. is correct.
Wow, so he hits his 5-point question, bringing him to 21 points, giving him a 3-point lead over the Cleaner here. Oh, forcing the cleaner to answer his 5-point question. Whew. What a match so far. Coming down to the sudden death.
Very strategic use of his last 2 JTE rules to get the repeats and give himself most extra time to think. Wow, this is intense. I like it. Over to you, sir.
All right. All right. So the final question of the match now. Cleaner, you chose category number 16. 16 corresponds to the world of Middle Earth. And those names I just mentioned, I struggle to pronounce. All right. And your 5-point question is, what is the first name Grima Wormtongue gives Gandalf on his arrival in Edoras in the Two Towers?
This is a
people actually watch these pieces of shit movies?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
How bad did I do on the pronunciations?
5, 4, you did fine. 3.
Repeat the
2,
question.
What is your last
Thank you. What is the first name Grima Wormtongue gives Gandalf on his arrival in Edoras in the Two Towers?
Yep, this is a... Ooh, man. 5, 4, 3.
Aberforth, Dumbledore, Radagast the Brown bullshit.
That is correct. Oh, I'm sorry.
And your winner, who does not have a name in the Middle Earth series, but his name is Christopher C-Dub Woodburn. Final score 21-18.
Son, what up?
What a battle we had today. That was a fun match, back and forth, all the way down to the final 5-point question.
Man, had me sweating on that last question. Whew.
I was kind of hoping we wouldn't get to that last question because I had read it ahead of time and I didn't want to attempt to read that on screen. But here we are.
All right, hang on a second. I've got a text message coming in on my phone here. Oh, it's from our good friend Andrew the Elk Kelk. He is up at the Elks Lodge and he is ready to interview our 2 competitors today. How about it, Andrew?
What's up, face-off fanatics? Welcome back to the Elks Lodge. I am the fanciest man in the face-off. I am one of your favorite people. That's right, Andrew the Elk Kelk. But it's not about me today. We're going to bring you the competitors from a hard-fought, an amazing geektacular match. 2 men who did an amazing job coming up with those fun film facts. And here we are right now with Chris C-Dub Woodburn, Dub the Gun Show. You are our winner today, C-Dub. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much, man. This was an intense match. James pushed me to my limits, but luckily I came out a victor.
All right, and let's take a look at this match and what went down in it. How about that round 1? Neither one of you off to the fastest start, but you go 50%, you get those points that you need, and definitely as we went further on, that's going to carry you through. How are you feeling at the end of round 1?
A little discouraged. I generally like to get at least 8 of my first round questions in Inner Geektacular. So yeah, I wasn't feeling that hot after round 1.
All right, well, you still did go into round 2 with a tie, and then luck of the draw, luck of the wheel. That's right, fate, justice, and doom, as Mark Ellis calls it. But for you, a little bit of a friendly result. Spinner's choice, you go with DCEU, and you do a pretty darn good job with that category. Coming out of that, how are you feeling? You feel like I got a real shot at this going into round 3?
Well, I was debating between that and DC, which my opponent got. And yeah, I knew all the questions, only had to go to multiple choice once, and that was really because I didn't want to pronounce. I knew Willem Dafoe played the character, but I didn't want to say the name exactly wrong, so I, played it safe and knew the answer when I heard it. But yeah, and James, he had a great round in round 2, but yeah, having the lead, it felt good, but the pressure was still on.
All right, and finally, of course, round 3, your favorite round, because that's where you come out the victor today. You go all the way through. You make some good pulls. That 5-pointer, very tough question. You managed to pull it out with 2 JTEs using those rules very wisely, I would say. And you end up being the winner today. I got to say, impressive debut. It's a round-robin tournament, though, so it's not over for any competitor who goes out. I know we might be seeing James Spence come back. How would you feel that tournament rolls along, you end up facing him down the line. Do you think you could take him again? And do you think you have a chance to win this whole thing?
Yeah, that round 3, it was really intense. I had to answer some questions, and that Barty Crouch Jr., I felt good with the answer, but I wanted to use all my JCEs just to make sure, not overanalyze it, and make sure I had the right answer. But yeah, in the end, I pulled out the W. As far as this round robin tournament goes, I'm really excited to be a part of it. And the person who looks to be the one to beat to have to win this thing is the Hobbit, Robert Parker. He's one of the greatest competitors in geek stuff I've ever seen. So as hard as it would be to defeat him, I look forward to the challenging because it will really test my mettle and see what I'm made of.
All right. Well, once again, very hard-fought match, very close match, exciting all the way, always fun when the competitors make it a close toe-to-toe match like you two did today. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, face-off fans, Chris C-Dub Woodburn, your winner today. We're coming right back with his fellow competitor, James the Cleaner Spence. And we are back. How about it, face-off faithful? I've got a competitor in today's match. We've got James the Cleaner Spence. He is very impressive in his debut in Inner Geekdom. He's definitely coming back as the tournament continues. One is not enough to take you out, but unfortunately couldn't quite get the dub over C-Dub today. James, I mean, you played a great match today. Round 1 starts a little slow for both of you, but kept right with him. You're within 1 point. You got that amazing round 2 in DCEU movies. And then it comes to round number 3. Tough questions coming your way. And man, all the way to the 5-point question. How do you feel about today's match?
Let's just break this down first of all. Slow is a relative term. We both scored 5 points in round 1, which I think holds pretty average, wouldn't you say? Round 2, I didn't even spin a strength. You had so many opportunities there where I could have done better, and I didn't. He got his strength, and he barely beat me. So I wouldn't say this loss is a very big difference, and yeah, round 3 didn't exactly go my way. But hey, then again, some champions don't even need to go to round 3. Today was an unfortunate loss, and in the future, I don't see losers. I only see winners and victims.
Wow. So strong words coming from James the Cleaner Spence. And when I look at you, James, I see a man, much like myself, enjoying a little bit of style. Always appreciate that. I see a man who fought very hard and did an amazing job in his match today. And I see a man who I've been hearing some rumblings about. Don't let me break the news on you, but I hear that you and the Dollhouse might be out there recruiting some new members. What do you have to say about that?
You know, I was told to say no comment, but let's have a little fun, shall we? As you all know, the Dollhouse is a very reputable, strong, future championing faction. And we are looking for members with such a style, some beautiful hair, and of course, the ability to murder everyone in our path. So I hope that some of you may speak up, because we always have room in our little house for more family. And anyone who isn't with us, it's against us. And as we see today, anyone who's against us doesn't make it out alive very easily.
Definitely a knockdown, drag-out competition. You took him all the way to the limit, and man, it was like one of those horror movie endings, fighting that unkillable monster. The Dollhouse growing in numbers. That's right. Look out, face-off fans. If you don't like these dark things, if you're afraid of the dark, Dollhouse will be one to watch out for as they continue to grow, continue to compete, and try to take over the face-off league. James the Cleaner Spence, amazing match today, right on the precipice of taking that win, and we will definitely be seeing him again. Let's get it back to the desk. Tyler, DJ Snacks, back to you.
All right, Movie Trivia Face-Off fanatics, welcome back. That was some excellent interviews from the Elks Lodge up there. Competitors certainly giving each other a shot in the arm. Good match today between C-Dub and this Cleaner. What do you have to say about today, sir?
Well, first of all, I want to thank the Elk for giving a great interview. I hope that C-Dub's eyes are okay. It looked like it was a bright and sunny day in the Elk Lounge today with the amount of sunglasses that we had going on.
Nice.
But so yeah, great interviews again. So thanks to him. I thought this was a fantastic match. It's the first match that I believe that I've called that's come down to both competitors having to answer their 5-point questions. That's not exactly a common thing that happens in these two very, very well balanced competitors, and I think we saw close to their best today.
Yeah, well, we certainly haven't seen the last of either one of them. C-Dub winning his singles match, unfortunately. Spence did not win his first singles match, and even though he lost this match today, he will have another match because it is a round robin, and one loss just does not knock you out in the Geektacular division.
Absolutely. I mean, he came in and put up 18 points. I think that you and I discussed 18 points. That might win you a match with another opponent. So
solid effort. Neither one of these guys have anything to be ashamed of. They're going to be top-notch competitors in both sides, both the divisions of this league. I look forward to calling the matches with them.
I look forward to calling them with you.
I ain't afraid of no Dollface, and I damn sure ain't afraid of no Dollhouse. They can have their little tea faction, have their little tea parties with their faction and do whatever. I ain't scared one damn bit. Yeah, I want to put that out there. I ain't scared. Bring your faction.
Bring them to DJ's house. Don't bring them to my house. I am scared.
Yeah. Anyways, this has been the Geektacular Movie Trivia Face-Off. I am DJ Snacks. I want to thank my good friend Tyler Goebel over there, the other guy, on the desk today helping me ask some questions. You want to thank our competitors, C-Dub and The Cleaner, for an outstanding match. I want to thank everybody behind the scenes that you guys never see but put in so much effort. The writers, the editors, the recorders, the graphic design people, all of them back there working their tails off to bring you the best show that we can put together. And of course, a big shout out and thank you to all of you Movie Trivia Face-Off fanatics out there for supporting us. Share, like, subscribe, spread the word, get the people over there looking at them. Those people you know who watch the Schmodown on a regular basis, make sure they're over here checking us out. I think they'll enjoy the quality level that we're putting out. We're trying our hardest to give you the best product that we can. We've got improvements coming, so make sure you keep watching because we're going to have better stuff coming along. Thank you for being so patient with us. We love y'all. I am DJ Snacks, and I just want to say, remember, be excellent to each other.